Let me share my screen and let me know once it's visible.
Visible. It's visible.
Okay, so as I said, generally in the era of artificial intelligence or AI, when we want to create any type of presentation, this is not useful for most of the people in the call, but I just thought to share it, which I have found in recent time, right? As you can see in my screen, there is one app which there is one website which I have found that is called as Gamma app, and this is work in the same way as we generally use the chat GPT right nowadays, right? We ask him or we prompt him some sentence, he will just go and do his magic, and then it will provide us the output of whatever question or whatever sentence we have provided him, it the AI chatbot, right? So the same thing, what we can do in this particular website is once you sign up or once you log in into this website, you can generate the document, a website page or a presentation just by providing your sentence. For example, these are a couple of demo examples you can see I have just created. For example, if I want to see this type of presentation where I create a power app from the scratch, right? So this is one type of example which I have created. This is a presentation wholly created by this AI tool. I haven't written a single line of that from here, and it is providing this different type of let's say I can change the theme, I can start presenting it and all that stuff. For example, let me just show you. There is this option new with AI. When I click on that, it is providing me these two type of options. One is guided and one is text to tech. When I click on guided, it will simply ask me these three options. I want to create a presentation, I want to create a document, or I want to create a web page. Okay, for example, I want to create something. What is model driven app? This is just for an example. Okay, and when I click on this enter, this AI tool we start to find out the topics for that. These are the number of topics it has identified, right? And when I click on continue, what it will do is it will just go and show us the different type of theme. I can click on surprise me, like any theme it can choose. I can choose n number of themes from here. Let's say I am choosing this theme. Okay, and when I click on continue, this AI tool will go and write up the presentation for me, right? What is for this example I have chosen, like what is model driven app, right? So it is writing, it is going to have stock images, it is going to have the sentences written, it is going to provide all the examples with that, whatever the model driven app is all about. It is going to provide the use cases for that, like where we can use the model driven app and the conclusion. So 4 or 5 slides of you can say a presentation is created, and I can click on this. I can there are two things. I can download it as PPT, like as an export to PPT, like a PowerPoint presentation I can do. I can export it as PDF. I can directly present from here. For example, I want to present it, then this is the way it will. Sorry, it's a very much big screen, I guess. And this is the way it starts presenting it, right? So, and these are the second step, third step, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and this is conclusion, right? And there are different type of you can say modes you can share. Like I want to present, I want to present in full screen, I can just want to share this presentation to someone else, I can do some type of customizations. This is first thing. Okay, that what I wanted to show in terms of whenever you want to create a presentation. The presentation which I wanted to give you today is about power apps, create a power app from the existing data. Okay, so let me just go and be in one of my developer accounts. This is one of my developer account, that is day 1986. I am the administrator of this power app account. This is development account, so it is provided by Microsoft itself. This is the look which we generally see right now. Okay, there is one toggle button to try the new power apps. So when I click on this button, toggle button, this is new power apps look which we generally see. Or if you already done that, you will see this look, otherwise you will see that previous one and you can toggle it to the new one. So when we are in this new Power App look, there is one option which is displayed is this one, start with data. Okay, when you click on this, you will see these four options available, which is upload an Excel file. You can upload your Excel file. You can start with a blank table. You can select your existing table and you can connect to an external data. Okay, so this whole process is being done using the new feature which is available by the Microsoft called as Copilot. If you heard that, Microsoft introduced the Copilot feature, which is used for by the Microsoft technologies like Power Platform, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Right, it is providing a way for us to customize the content, customize our documents, customize our apps in certain way by just providing some prompts to it. For example, I'm going to provide you an example of uploading an Excel file and how this whole thing has been changed. Like this is a preview version. As you can see, it is a preview, right? This is whole feature is in preview right now, but it is ready for use in the preview state. So let's say I'm selecting one of my Excel file from my device. This is one of my dummy Excel file, which is for the timesheet of data. So what it will do when I upload my Excel file from my computer or drag or drop from onto the page, Power App will analyze my Excel file. It will go and look for the table in my Excel file and then try to create a three-page app that we generally see, right? But when it's done, you will see a new whole look for the app. So this is my app, right? There are some couple of table properties which I can edit. If I want to change some of the values, I can do that. If I want to use my first row as a column header or not, I can do that, right? And if I'm satisfied with my data, what I can simply do is I can click on this create app button. So the magic happens in the back end. What it will do, it will analyze my data and see what my Excel is all about, what the table it is using, what type of properties or what type of columns I am having in my Excel, right? And it will try to create an app which is a fully functional app where I can add the data, edit the data, update the data, or delete the data. Add, edit, update, right? Sorry, add, edit, and remove. So as you can see, my Power Apps canvas has been is being loading, is loading actually. And once it's loaded, you will see the app functional. So let's wait for it to load. It's taking some time. Okay, so my app is loaded, right? So this is very simple Excel, I can say. It is having only the task name. It's a read mine what we are using as a PMS. It's details, the date, how much time I have entered, the description I have entered, and the type of that particular record, right? So if I go and simply run this, this is the whole new app where I can see the details about the record. These are the number of records available inside my Excel sheet right now. I can search the record, right? That everything is being done by the Power App itself. I haven't done any single line of thing in that. Okay, I can just simply go and edit this record. I want to change the value from 20 to 21st. I can just simply save. The data has been saved as we see in the Power App. There is one new thing which I like the most is these three preview buttons. So it provides these three type of different scenarios where you can visualize your app, how it will look. This is generated by Power App itself. We can always customize the app as we need it. That is for sure. We can do it anytime, anywhere. It, let's say I want to change this task record to something else. I want to change this new to new item or something else. I can do that. If I want to delete this record, I can simply click on this delete and it will delete the record as well. Let me just do that. So the record has been deleted. The main thing is if I want to visualize how my app will look in Apple iPad mini, this is the look it will have. How it will look in the Galaxy Samsung tab, this is how it will look in the Samsung tab. Okay, if I want to visualize this in, let's say, in a mobile, how it will look in the iPhone 8, this is the portrait view for that. And if I want to change the view, I can do that as well. right? But this is something which is created out of the box, and this is same thing, but it has some different behavior. The look and feel is very clean. I like the look and feel than the other power apps which we see in the previous years, right? And the components will same, like screen container, table name container, body container, all things were just in this. You can see all the components in here, so everything you can customize as per your need, right? So yeah, this is a simple demo how the app is working, how the we can also incorporate the copilot in that. Let me check if I can show you the copilot. I am not sure if it's available to us or not. Copilot is available, but it is, yeah, this is my environment. Yeah, this is Copilot. Yeah, this is Copilot. No, no, this is Copilot. Let's build an app. What should it do? So let's say I want to create one app. This is in preview feature. The AI powered feature is in preview as it says. If I want to say something like I want to create one app which do something like this, let's say employee. I'm not sure if it will understand or not, but let's try employee registration app. So yeah, as I said, this is Copilot, right? What it is doing is I have provided a prompt for employee registration app, and it's trying to understand what it all about. It's trying to create it. It has created one table called as employee registration, as I said, right? And it says like here is a table for your employee registration app. Let's say I want to change something, change column name to employee name. Let's see what it does. This is Copilot. So this is very useful in terms of when you want to do some prompt investigation. So as you see, like change a column name to employee name. So what it does is change the name from employee name from name to employee name, right? So this is how we can give a prompts to the Copilot, and according to that it will go and do all the magic into our app. And the same, this the next step is same. Just click on this create app. It will go and do the same thing, like magical things in the back end. It will go and create the app, 3-page app for us, like add the employee, edit employee details, or delete employee. Let's wait for it to complete. Yes, we can have the Copilot control inside Canvas app as well. Yes. This is very basic scenario, but this is just for the you can say the introduction about how things are working now, how the things are changing in the Power App as well as the Power Automate in terms of you can say the PowerPoint or documents as well, Word documents as well. So these are very new things coming up in terms of Power Platform. The Copilot is really changing the things. What I can say. Yes, it is ChatGPT in the backend. Yeah. So as you can see, these are the dummy records I have in my employee registration page. This is the employee name. The same thing, I can run it. I can edit the record, John Cena, and I can save it. The record has been saved. So this is generated using the Copilot, and that one is generated with the existing data like Excel set. The working style is same. The same thing, the Copilot is also available inside the Power Automate. This is my same environment, but the Power Automate, right? So if I go into my create, I have to change, I guess. Okay. So when I am in this US environment, I have created this specific environment based on the US origin, right? And when I go, I see this new option, which is called as describe it to design it. The same thing, Copilot thing. So if I want to say something like send uh, Teams message when new email is received. Okay, so it also provides us some flow description suggestions like post a message to Teams when I receive an email. This is something same thing which I just written up above here. So I can select it. What it will do is once I click on this submit button, the same thing, the magic happens in the backend. The chat gpt is being used as a copilot. It will provide us this whatever trigger is being used, like I'm saying like receiving an email, so it is going to use this Outlook Office 365 Outlook trigger, and action will be to post a message into a chat or channel, right? When I click on next, it will just show me like what are permissions it will require. It will require permission to the Microsoft 365 Outlook. It will require permission to Microsoft Teams, which is already being provided by myself. And when I click on next, this is the message I can provide, like uh, new email has arrived in the email box. Okay, and then I click on create flow. So actually this UI for the front, sorry, the Power Automate Flow UI has also been changed. You will see a new designer in some time, but somehow in this region where I have created this environment, it is still showing me this old designer, but in the new designer, we are seeing the whole new look for this Power Automate Flow designer as well. So this is simple. If I can save my flow, I can try to send an when I receive an email in my inbox for this particular account, it will go and send one channel. Sorry, one message, right? I just need to provide the detail. Chat with chatbot, post a channel or channel. I need to post it in channel. So I just need to select if I have it. Let's say a delta test is my channel name and my channel ID is general, for example. And when I save this, oops, there is one error. Is no longer present. Okay, I can select it from here. Let's say have it. Body recipient is no longer present in the operations queue. It should be removed before the workflow is received. By saving this, somehow it's not receiving it. Okay, so my flow is now saved. Now if I receive any email in my inbox, let's say we can try it right now, office365.com. Let's see if we can get that running. Let's test my flow manually. So my flow is ready. Yeah, now my flow is ready to be tested. Let's see, I'm sending one email to myself. Let me just, let's wait for this to load. Oops. Okay, so I'm sending one email to myself and that should trigger that flow, I guess. Test and send. Not sure if it will trigger it or not. No, it hasn't triggered that. I think self will not be the option in this case. But yeah, oh yeah, your flow is running. Yeah, so it's sent. It received the message. It should now send an, a trigger to my channel in the delta test, right? So let's just go and check it in the delta test general. Where is it? We selected post message into the channel. It should be in here. कि मैसेज ना आया. Okay, so somehow the message has not been sent in the delta test and general. It should be there. Is there any other delta test? પણ in the message આયો ને, a new email has arrived in the mailbox. Yeah, it's already been there, right? So this is something which has been sent by the flow and the message which I just provided into that. So this is just an overview, as I said, for how the Copilot can be work, how we can generate the PowerPoint presentations very quickly whenever we are in hurry or we need some more detailed into that using the AI chatbot. And we can use the Power Automate to create the new apps, three-page apps using the Copilot and the prompts. Same with the Power Automate as well. Okay. Any questions? It is region wise, yes. So that's why I created another region, that is that US region, because it is not available